good. With your music and all that cider and cake, this ought to be a fine time at the hoedown. I can hardly wait. These last 2 hours is always the hardest. Hi, Betty Belle.
Happy? Call a doctor. I'm seeing things.
What's wrong?
I thought I saw Pa at the pump taking a bath.
Don't give me such a turn, Betty Belle. Pa is out of the pump taking a bath.
Then he must be out of his head.
Yeah, I took one too.
What for?
For the hoedown. The waiter Squiggins said if Pa don't fix up for the dance, she's gonna send one of your youngins to help him do it.
What's this family come to? Taking baths.
I think I smell pretty good.
We told him to shave for tonight.
Great balls of fire.
I've never seen a dress that fancy before.
Oh, this is just something I picked up on Fifth Avenue. You don't think it's too fancy for the hoedown, do you? It's the plainest I have.
I think it's the purtiest thing I ever saw.
You'll knock their eyes out. Wait until Slim sees ya.
Well, aren't you going to the hoedown, Betty Belle?
I wouldn't miss it.
Well, shouldn't you get dressed?
I am dressed. What do you call this?
She's a character.
You'll never change, Betty Belle.
Oh, I brought some perfume along. Would you like to use some, Happy?
Gee, sure.
Happy, you're only supposed to use a dab, not the whole bottle. That's $45 an ounce.
Get out your varmints. You ought to be getting to the hoedown.
We're gonna die.
Shoot.
Does it really smell that bad, Corny?
It'll wear off, Happy.
I think I'll go outside and air it off a bit.
Skeets!
Oh, let go. I'll yell for Pa.
What were you doing?
Nothing, let go.
You were trying to put that snake in my purse, so I'd take it to the hoedown. I would have been frightened speechless.
They're only a joke.
A joke? To open my purse and find a snake?
It's a gar snake. It won't hurt no one. Oh,
You're the one who's been pulling most of these tricks on Dorothea and I.
the others don't like it neither.
They were mad because your father said they had to take a bath every day while we were here.
We didn't ask you to come.
Skeets, I'm sure there's a better reason as to why you're making us so uncomfortable.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got $1 in my purse, Skeets, that would buy an awful lot of candy.
Just $1?
2.
Show 'em.
Up! First, you're going to tell me why you're pulling all these pranks on us, and it better be good.
Okay. I snuck in while you were talking to that fancy lady.
What fancy lady? Miss Winslow.
Reckon I heard her say that if and you was to leave, you lose all your money.
Well, why would you want us to lose all of our money, Skeets?
Oh, I don't care. It was Pa's idea that if and we was to chase you away, we'd get some of that money you and Dot would have got.
Uncle Cyrus has been deliberately trying to chase us away?
Sure. Why do you think we've been eating so many fried pig lungs?
In that room above the pig pen.
We had a nice little cute room set up for you.
The old... Here, Skeets, you earned it.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Dot! Dorothea! Give me.
He's even washing up for her.
He never took a bath for us.
Well, I'm just plumb miserable. Why'd the Witter Squeens have to go and get to him first?
Now stop your blubbering. Are we miser men?
Well, we ain't neither. We're old beige.
You never admit something like that.
It's true, ain't it? And now we ain't even got Si to take us to the hoedown.
He ain't there yet.
What do you mean?
The only way the Witterswiggins got him to take her was by using a gun, right?
Right.
We'll say we was to use a gun first.
You mean make him take us to the hoedown?
Yep.
But neither of us can shoot a gun.
We wouldn't have to shoot it. Just make like we was if he didn't go along.
I'm willing, but what do we get a gun?
Let's look around the house.
It's not in here.
Not over here. Let's look in the back.
Yeah. Get the gun.
Get near us, Happy.
I think it's the worst thing I've ever smelled in my whole life.
I reckon after you take that dress off, we better bury it.
That's what we did with my clothes when that skunk got me.
Well, I think it smells right purty.
Well, I reckon I better get dressed.
Paul, don't you want to slip out before the Witter comes back?
Nah, one of them Squiggins boys just shoot me tomorrow. That ain't worth it. I'll sneak out as soon as I can tonight.
But Paul, you know the Witter likes to dance.
Yeah, on everybody's feet. Come on, Happy. I want you to tie my tie.
Don't tell me we're going to the hoedown looking like this.
You bet we are. But Cornelia.
Nope, it's corny from now on. I still don't get it. Suppose Uncle Cyrus is trying to chase us away by making hillbilly life worse than it is. These outfits aren't going to help anything.
Have you ever heard of what sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander?
Huh?
We'll just have to beat him at his own game. We just have to love hillbilly life.
Even if it works, he'll just try something new to get rid of us.
Maybe. I just think he's a little lazy. I don't think he'll exert himself too much when he finds out he's not getting anywhere.
I hope you're right.
Huh?
Howdy, Slim. Put her the bar.
Howdy.
I better stick my head under the pump. I am seeing things.
No, you ain't, Betty Bell.
You sure ain't. Yippee! Yahoo! Ride 'em, cowboy!
You got a little too much of the West mixed up in there, Dot. We just love it here so much we thought we better start dressing like everybody else. Don't want to be strangers, do we, Slim?
I don't know, Corny. I kind of liked you the way it was.
Well, I didn't. They look like human beings now.
And we aim to stay that way. No more taking baths.
Yippee! Now you're talking, cousin.
I might be talking again if I can get my breath back.
You mustn't be so rough, Betty Bell. Corny's only a fair flower.
She don't smell like a flower to me.
You can say that again.
Come on, gang, let's fry a mess of hog's lungs before we go to the hoedown.
Oh.
I just love fried hog's lungs, don't you, Dorothea?
I sure do.
Hey, Uncle Si, we were going to make a snack of hog's lungs before we go to the hoedown.
You're going to the hoedown like that?
Well, sure.
Why, Uncle Si, we decided that this is a life for us. Why, how we'd miss it effing if we was to ever leave. Sleeping on those nice hard beds, smelling the sweet odors, hearing those pigs squeal, going without baths. Why, in the city, we gotta bathe every single day. And those delicious fried pig's lungs.
Why don't you join us, Uncle Si? We're about to make some.
Oh, no.
I insist.
No, I can't. I have to see a man about a horse.
But I think you didn't like fried pig's lungs, Uncle Si.
Oh, I love them. I just really gotta go.
Come on, gang. Slim, you may take my hand.
Gosh.
Ladies, can't we talk it over?
You're taking us to the hoedown, Cyrus.
Or else.
Or else?
Or else?
But I can't. The Widow Squiggins made me promise to take her. If I don't, she'll shoot me.
And we'll shoot you if you do.
Gosh, sometimes I wish I wasn't so handsome.
What's your answer, Cyrus?
Well, it's a question of whether I want to get shot now or later.
Well,
I pick later. Let's go.
Now, where do you think you're going, Si?
he's taking us to the hoedown.
The hoedown? You said you was taking me, Si.
I did? Oh, I did.
Shall I shoot him now, Ma?
Yeah, let me shoot him.
No, your trigger fingers are still a little too itchy. Maybe it's just a mistake.
Yep, that's what it is. A mistake.
And you're the one who's making it, effing you think you're going with her.
Is that so?
Says who?
Says me.
And me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not fried pig's lungs, anything but that.
There he goes, Ma.
He can't do that.
He's ours.
Let's get him.
That's because you ate too much. I did too. There's nothing I love like fried hog's lungs.
Me too.
The things I do to stop from going broke.
Shh. What was all that commotion?
I don't know. Was too busy eating.
Paul did look kind of funny when he popped in, yelled something about fried pig's lungs, and popped out.
He did at that.
Maybe he's in trouble. Maybe we should see if we can help.
What kind of trouble can Pa get into just going to the hoedown?
Paul can take care of himself.
Besides, if he's in trouble, let him get himself out.
Well, if you say so.
Are Cornelia and Dorothea hereabouts?
Miss Winslow, hi! Oh, gracious, what's happened to you girls?
We've gone native.
But those awful dirty clothes, I'm sure your father never meant for you to go that far.
Well, heck, we like it.
Did you get my letter? Can we finance Hank? Can Hank go to college?
Not so fast. What a trip this is, even when you fly most of the way.
Well, what about my letter? Can Hank go to college?
Yes, dear, there's a clause in the will which can be interpreted to extend help to needy relatives.
Do you hear that, Hank?
It means I can go?
Oh, you bet! The biggest, fanciest agricultural college that we can find.
Gosh! Well, gosh!
Guess what, Uncle Si? Hank can go to college.
Huh? What's that?
I'm back, Mr. Goulis. The girls wrote me and asked me if it would be possible to finance Hank's education. I'm happy to say it is. He can start college whenever it's convenient for you.
Just think, Paul. Agricultural college, where I can really learn. I can help people. It's what I've always dreamed of.
Hank, have you lost your mind?
What do you mean, Uncle Si?
No son of mine's gonna mingle with all that newfangled stuff. You know what? You can mind your own business hereafter, corny.
But, Paul, all that reading I've been doing all these years, it was just in case I'd have the chance to go to agricultural college.
There's no fool like a young fool. You ain't going, and that's final.
After him, Aunt Suki!
Get it for me, son! Here I go, Ma!
What in the world was all that commotion out there?
I reckon Pa's playing games with some of the old maids hereabouts.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Hank.
It's okay, Corny. You tried to help.
I don't think I've ever seen a meaner man. Is he always that way?
Sure. You should see the way he's treated us.
He's been meaner than dirt, poor Dot and Corny. He figures if he can chase them away, he'll get all their money when they leave.
You mean he's actually put on a campaign to drive you away?
And what a campaign.
This is terrible. I'll return to the city immediately and contact your lawyer. We'll have that portion of the will set aside. No one would expect you to remain under these circumstances.
No! We like it here. We can't leave.
Don't be absurd. You can't remain. There's no telling what lengths he'll go to get rid of you.
But Miss Winslow, I have a plan.
What?
I can't tell you, but please let us stay a few more days.
Well, Please, 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 please. Very well. I'll return to the city, but I'm coming back next Friday, and if things aren't straightened out, you're going to return west with me.
Thanks, Miss Winslow. You're swell, Miss Winslow.
I just hope I'm not making a mistake. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Well, gosh, Corny. How can you straighten out Paul by Friday? We ain't been able to do it in 10 years.
The problem with you folks is that you're too easy on him.
You try sassing Paul. You'll get the strap across your back.
What we need to do is we need to find someone to boss him around and put the strap across his back.
Who could do that?
The Widow Squiggins!
Huh?
Get your father married off to the Widow Squiggins and all your troubles will be over.
Just how do you aim to do that?
It's easy. What does Uncle Si love most in the world?
Money.
Just pretend that the Widow Squiggins is rich. All she has to do is pretend not to be so anxious.
You haven't met the Witter Squiggins.
Whenever she thinks about getting married again, she can't control herself.
You mean she couldn't even pretend that she's not anxious to get married again?
And how?
There's gotta be another way to do it.
How?
I got it. Hank, you go find the widow and those gun-toting kids of hers. Tell them that Uncle Si is hiding out in the shed, and when they go to look them in.
I can't do that.
Well, why not?
Why, they'd kill me when they got out.
Not after I'm done with them. Now go.
Okay, but I better get to go to college after this, otherwise my life won't be worth much.
Now all we have to do is find someone who can imitate the widow.
How about Betty Bell?
Nope, she smells too bad.
You?
Nope, I have to make sure that everything runs smoothly.
Dot? Well, if there ain't nobody else here.
Yes, there is, Slim.
Who?
You.
Oh, no.
You have to, Slim. I don't want anybody else knowing about this. You'd make a lovely widow, Squiggins.
I'll make a lovely corpse, too, when they find out about it.
Here comes Uncle Si. Betty Bell, you tell him that the widow Squiggins is rich. Dorothea and I will take Slim and we'll dress him up and we'll tell him what to say.
But what happens when he finds out it weren't the truth?
He'll be married to the widow by then.
I sure hope this works.
It will, Betty Bell.
Them 3 females chased me till I'm half dead. If I wasn't so handsome and such a fine feller.
They'd chase any man who weren't married, Paul.
Reckon.
I figure that's your problem. Think if you were married. You wouldn't have to be running from no one.
Yeah, I'd only be running from one then.
Better than 3.
They're locked up.
Who's locked up?
The,
Horses!
Horses. Horses. We ain't got no horses!
Ain't we?
You know, god dang we ain't. What's gotten into this family lately?
I suppose we need a mother to guide us.
Well, I ain't getting married, Betty Bell. There ain't a woman rich enough nor nice enough hereabouts.
What about the Witter Squiggins?
I wouldn't marry her for $1 million.
Well, she ain't got quite $1 million.
What are you saying, Betty Bell? Everybody knows the Witter Squiggins is as poor as a church mouse.
Well, you think that, and everyone in town thinks that, but I know different.
What do you know?
Well, I got real friendly with Cousin Corny, and she told me. Remember how Miss Winslow was here?
Sure.
She came to tell the Witter that a rich relation of hers out west died and left her all his money.
Does the Witter know about it yet?
No, Miss Winslow couldn't find her, so she went back to the city to get the papers.
What papers?
The papers the Witter needs to sign to get the money.
Oh. Well, it's a shame the Witter ain't a nice person. That money sure is tempting.
You mean You wouldn't marry her, even if she were rich?
Nope. It'd take a miracle for me to end up marrying her.
I'll turn the lamp down for you, Pa, so as you can rest better.
Letter Squiggins!
Don't get up, Si. My boy ain't here. I sent him home with his gun.
You did?
I ain't gonna chase you no more, Si.
I mean, that's fine, but why?
Underneath, I ain't like I act. I get tired of chasing men. Nobody loves me.
Now, Witter, don't cry.
Nobody thinks of me as a woman. They run every time they see me coming.
Well, I ain't running now, am I?
No, you ain't. Them's the kindest words anybody's ever said to me.
I ain't never seen you like this, Witter. You're different.
You ain't kidding.
Huh?
I mean, you wouldn't tease me now, would you, Si?
Oh, no. And I love money.
Money?
I mean, there's other things I love beside money.
You wouldn't trifle with a girl's heart now, would you, Si?
What girl? Oh. I see what you mean. Witter.
My name's Ashtabula, Si.
Well, Ashtabula, let's you and me sneak off to the hoedown.
I don't know if I feel like dancing, Si. Everyone's been telling me that Miss Winslow's been asking for me.
Don't worry your purty little head about it. What you need's a man to do your worrying for ya.
I do?
Oh, yeah. Witter, Ashtabula, I got a question to ask.
I gotta go.
Witter, wait! Witter!
You ornery.
Ashtabula, will you marry me?
You heard him. He proposed. He can't back out now. You're all witnesses.
We'll stand behind you, widow.
There's a parson at the hoedown. You can take him down and get married right away.
What is this? What's going on?
This is going to be a wedding.
You did it! Oh boy, Ma, it looks like you've gone and caught us another paw.
I thought you sent him home.
Nope.
Something's fishy. Has Miss Winslow been asking around for you?
Nope.
Oh, no!
No, what's wrong, Cyrus, dear?
I've been tricked, cheated, robbed!
That ain't nothing compared to what's gonna happen to you from now on, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. So, Paul, now that you're getting married, you won't need me around the house as much. So, could I go to college?
You'll be going over my dead body now.
Now, hush your tater trap, Si. We already have enough mouths to feed. You can go to college, Hank.
Gosh, thanks, Ma.
Oh, no, ain't that sweet?
But I just told Maddie
From now on, Si, I will be giving orders around here.
Hey, everybody.
Oh no.
I told you he'd be back.
It was all a joke. You know. Ha ha. I didn't mean anything by
You're
it.
swell. Gall darn swell.
What?
I'm cured. Everything's lavender now, just like I said. Lavender stems, lavender grass, and lavender trees. I can't thank you enough.
Are you sure? It also looks pretty green to me.
Oh, you're sick, gal. Real sick.
But I was only joking before.
You got chronosis for sure. Come on, I think we can cure you. Tell you what I'm gonna do.
All right, everybody, let's head for the wedding.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, Paul.
Nope.